you doing? I'm Josh with EQ Recording and Multimedia, and today we're going to be talking about the Ampex 600, 601, and 602 rebuild from Electric & Company. First off, I'm going to say I never even knew buying one of these and having it rebuilt that way was an actual option. I saw a friend of mine, Caleb, working with his on Instagram, and I instantly had to text him and ask, dude, what is that piece of equipment? He gave me all the info and he said, you can order one off eBay. Boom, sent me a link to one that was already on eBay. Thanks, Caleb. And also told me I should just have it shipped directly to Electric & Company in Texas. So I did so. About 3 weeks to a month later, maybe give or take a week there, it arrived in the mail. And as you can see, the build quality is phenomenal. They did an amazing job. When I purchased it, I could see in the pictures, it looked like it was straight off of the back of a truck in World War II or something. Like, it was a disaster. They replaced all the important parts that needed to be replaced. They cleaned up the body of this thing to make it look like a brand new piece of equipment with the beautiful original retro front. This is a stereo tube preamp. They kept the original transformer, obviously. This is where you get that beautiful, beautiful transformer sound, along with those tubes. Think vintage Motown records, when somebody like Otis Redding's voice would get a little saturated when he got loud. Or think of all the hip-hop records you might have grown up listening to. The samples on those songs that they chopped off of records were recorded through pieces of equipment like this. What this is the front end of a tape machine from the 50s or 60s, and you are guaranteed to get that sound. You need to understand that the human ear has been listening to music for generations that has been going through pieces of equipment like this. So if you're working in the box and you're kind of getting sick of like trying to saturate things with plugins, well, look no further. You got the real thing here. I've used it on things like drum bus on electric drums or on rock records, recording vocals through it until I get a little saturation. If I want to reamp from in the box, I could do that in parallel and decide how much of that saturation I want to use in the actual mix. Really, I mean, it's just an amazing piece of equipment. Recording things like toms. I use this when I'm recording drums. This is my 2 tom mics go through that. Really, basically anything you put through it sounds gorgeous. It's got a beautiful construction. Everything is solid. They replace all the inputs and outputs, all the jacks, beautiful tubes, and you know, listen, I'm not an electrical engineer, but I can look at this thing and know it's high quality. So if you're looking to step outside of the box and stop using just plugins, or if you're looking for some badass front-end equipment to record through while you're recording a band or a piano or whatever acoustic instruments you're recording, I would have to say this has got to be one of the best options out there. So if you want to go for the real thing, you should definitely contact Electric & Company. They also have a whole bunch of other brand new gear that they make, not refurbished, but brand new gear that's made to sound like that analog, real vintage sound that you're looking for. So not only do they have this, but they also have their own designs. I highly recommend reaching out to them. They're very responsive. I've had a great experience dealing with them, and you know, as you can see, it's just a beautiful piece of equipment. I highly recommend it. So if you're interested in getting one of these or another piece of their fantastic gear, I got them tagged below in the description. Also, if you like this kind of content, give me a follow. Give us a follow. Talk to you soon.